Hi then, welcome to this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be working on this project together, and I'll be explaining you the current progress and my goals and everything that I've just currently worked on. And I think this is really a really interesting project. First of all, let me start by the homepage and just show you around in the homepage. Here is what you can see in my homepage. Okay, here is it. As you can see, so this is the home page of my app. There are a few things which are interesting and everyone may be interested in knowing. So first of all, this is the single page based website, and you see here there's how it works, and inside this how it works, we can see that our users can just click maybe on any page FAQ and then scroll into view. So just scroll to this section and then contact us, then we just scroll to that section as well. Then the interesting part is here in the dashboard. So maybe I just made a few changes, so I do have to also make those changes into my code. So okay, the thing I was saying is that I've currently changed this path, which is the slash welcome, and it's now changing to slash platform, and I have to just apply this change to this link so that we don't get an error like error 404 not found. Okay, so now we need to simply go into this app folder. So let me believe that everyone maybe knows a bit on NextJs or React because they're kind of similar. Next, inside this platform folder, so I just want to remove this page and drag it all into the platform, the main folder, and like that. Then we also update the imports for the page.tsx. And once that is ready, so the next thing we need to do this welcome. So maybe sorry for doing this, but yeah, we have to do this. Next, once this is ready, so we just want to go to our home page or the landing page, just this one page, and we gonna check for that link that will go to the welcome, and then simply go to the slash platform. Okay, so with this we are now good to go. So let's do one more try, and or maybe let's go one more test. It just okay, now you're just asking yourself, why does it take so long? So the reason behind this is that it just have to first check whether the user is signed in or not, and that's why it's gonna take a bit longer because you have to send a request to the server, but the request as you have seen is kind of fast. Then we just go into the dashboard, maybe the search platform. So I've preferred to not call it dashboard, maybe for different reasons. Next, someone can just get into running, but this learning also have been changed. It's not still called learning, it's just still called, it's something like, oh, you can just simply call it something like platform slash learning. And to do this, we need to go here. Let's close this up and we go in this page, the main page of the platform. We check this link. We can simply just use like dot, and this will just improve and solve the problem. Let's wait a bit as it loads. Now, okay, so it looks like it's not working. But this had, I think it had to be working. But anyway, we can just simply do the right thing. Slash platform. Then once you get such platform, so now it's still okay. Now it's working. Next, also have to do something like slash platform slash competition. Competition. It's like that. So I can simply copy this one and use it twice. So I'm gonna just drag it a bit down. Okay, that's great. And then slash competition. Yeah, so you can just call it competitions or competition, whatever. I think all that makes sense. Next, we need to go here. Now we're just sure that the user can just simply go into this page, go back, and also go explore this page too. Okay, the platform search competition is not varied, and I think maybe the reason might be the sparing, so maybe long sparing. I'm not sure, but I would like to simply do the name right here, copy, and then we'll just use that exit name that we copied. I just want to use it just right here, and then maybe let's do one more try and see if it works. Okay, one more try. Yeah, so sometimes it can take a while to load. Yeah, so don't be bored. Then let's click here. Now it's working. And I think this looks really kind of similar, and they shouldn't be looking that similar, so it's not really the best thing. Okay, so this is great. And then once we go back, so there's one thing to just keep in mind. So we don't have to always be just going into this and always just clicking here to go back. I think this is not really a best practice for our users. We need something to just help user drag back to the main dashboard page. And to do that, so I don't really know the best way to do that. Maybe we just want to change this one to switch this one with this whenever. Okay, I'm not sure how I can just implement this, but I will be trying my best to just implement it in the most simplest way I can. Okay, so what do you think if we simply go to our layout, and then once we just here in our layout, so we just want to use this one that says gradient. I'm not sure. So there's gradient, and okay. So let me first read this code. So there are gradients, and there are some links: home, land, competition, and oh, as you can see, I'm just seeing those links. The biggest problem is that I can't even see those links on the screen. So this is kind of complex. This is a bit complex, and we have to resolve this. Okay, let's try to understand how these codes are working. So we have things like concom, LAN, whatever. What I can just say is those things you are seeing, they are these pages in the mobile notification. So I was just kind of confused, but now it's clear. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. The next thing is how do we the next thing is that how do we just change this? Yeah, exactly. We need to change this, and I think this is just up here. Yeah. So this is this one. The user button, just right here. The user button, and we just want to simply swap this one with this. Yeah, as easy as that. To swap them, so we can simply do it like this. Control X, or I'm using Mac. You can just I use it's Command X for me. Like if you're on Windows, you just use Control X. And next, by the time it's just changing, we need to just do a quick action. So make sure. So let me just maybe keep it simple right now, but in future we'll be needing to just make it a bit more simply making this a URL. So a URL. Okay, let's just make it complex. So now I'm not sure how to do it, and this is what I do every day. So I just want to ask ChatGPT, how do I check the current page in the current page? I just want to ask ChatGPT, how do I check the current page in NextJs or the current layout? The current page in NextJS. So I know we can just do that exactly in normal or plain JavaScript, but it's better if we just use the best practices. So it will be better. That's why I'm just maybe checking on ChatGPT to just get the best results. As you can see, we just use this thing called the use perth and okay, whatever. So all we need to do is just to act quickly because I'm just running out of time. So the next thing we need to just inside here, I just want to create a new component inside my component folder, and I just want to name it. Okay, let's create a new file, and I just name it switch back. So I don't have a best name. This is the name that just comes to my mind, and I think it just it's really similar to it. So we'll simply do rfce to just create a quick component, and once that is ready, so we need to go to get this thing out of there and add it into this component. So we simply go back to our platform, and all we need to get is the layer we need, and we need to get this thing out of here, Control X, and we just want to replace it with our new component, which is called switch back. And of course it should be getting an error, and if it doesn't, this means that my VS Code is sick. Next we do the quick, and the reason we're getting this error is because we haven't imported it, and we do the quick fix and then choose this option and imports. Okay, with that being done, we now just good to go, and it's really easy. Okay, yeah, this is why we need it. And once this is ready, so we need to just take what we just copied, we just take it where somewhere else. So I'd like to do something like this, and I'll just tell you the reason why. You know, this breaks nothing. Honestly, this will break nothing, but it's really important. And I'll just tell you the reason why. I'm just enclosing it into this bracket. So we do format document, and once that is ready, so once that is ready, the next thing is to apply the logic that we just currently led. So I just go here, and I see the current logic. And honestly, before we even get search first, so you've seen that I've just decided to just take this button out of here and instead use one single component. You might be thinking that I just maybe I didn't want it to just add some complexity into the main page, but that is not correct. The reason why I just take it out of here is because to check the current page, we need to just be on the client side. And once I just switch to client side, I don't want to just switch the whole page into the client side. Once the only thing that needs the client side was this button, and that's why I just take it out. I decided to just better take it out and then only make the use client what only matters. If one button needs a use client, it doesn't mean we do have to make the whole page use client. So that's the reason why. Once that is ready, so this is how they use it. So to check the current path, and here, okay, so they check the current path, and they will paste it in here. And once that is ready, so I'm not really sure if this is working correctly, and that's why I wanted to simply include something like path name to see how what will be showing me right now. So you see the path name right now is slash path slash running. This means that if we go to the slash landing alone, it's gonna be something like slash running, which is really great and perfect. The next thing I need to simply do is to simply apply my logic. We just want to say that if path name we just want to say simply that if path name is equal to slash path, we simply show this tag, right? And then else we simply display another thing, which is a link that switches the user back to the home page. So as simple as that. Okay, so this is ready, and next, of course, this is not really important yet, so we need to simply do a quick fix. And so this can be confusing, but all we need is to import from the next slash link, which is right here, and then we'll simply add a text back to home. So by now I don't want to make it any complex, adding some icons. Now I just want to make it as simple as this, and then we just want to add the href, and the href to be taken back to slash platform. And once this is ready, so you can see this is a bit mix, so we need to just remove this. Okay, so once this is removed, so we just want to we just want to stay with something like this alone. But this doesn't really look nice, so maybe we just want to make it a bit professional. But I'm not sure how to do this, so maybe I think we need to add an icon, a home icon, maybe something like BI home. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be looking nice, so I'm not sure at all. So the BI home is not important, so I guess, yeah, of course. Then we simply just simply do the quick fix, and we just add the import. And I think this BI is just from the bootstrap icons. Okay, now it's reloading. Let's see how it looks. So I think this is not really the good thing. This, I mean, just the icon doesn't look nice as I thought. So I need to just go here on the React icons, and I just want to choose the best icon for my home. I need something carved, fill. Maybe this one will be better. If we use this one, I think it's gonna be better. So I don't know what you think. So let me know in a comment down there in a comment. So what you think? What you think would be better? So next time I'll be trying to use that. So next with that being said, so let's simply use this one. So we are talking like threads, and we add a gap, and a gap of 2. Okay, maybe 1 is better, and then we also add items. Item can be center, so something like that. Then we also need to import. So simply do the quick fix, and then we just update. And the things that I just use it the long way, so we simply need to Control X, delete this, and then add a class right here, because this is where the class should have been before. Once this is ready, you see that this is a bit better. So yeah, it's a bit better. But what if we just want to add something even better? So let me show you. Let me show you what I'm thinking. What is on my mind. So let's go here. So we think like Chevron. I don't know how to write it. I don't know the spelling. Someone help me. Yeah. Oh my God. So I just got something similar. So here is it. Chevron. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I needed. Okay, so I want to decide this name because it's just giving me a few results. Something like Chevron right. So Chevron light. So this is the Chevron back, meaning there is one called front. Maybe I'm not sure which one to pick because they all look similar, but when you just apply them, they look kind of different. So maybe this one would be better. So let's try it out. Okay, so with that being said, let's do it. We add it to our page, and once that is ready, so we simply maybe remove this one and just leave like home. I'm not sure if this is better, so maybe according to the user experience, and I think the back to home was better, so yeah, it was better. Yeah, the home doesn't make any sense, so back to home is better. Yes. Let, let's hope it's right and hope I'm right. Okay. my god, so why doesn't it work here? Okay, so I think we just got some few errors and they're just displaying right in front of my eyes. So right here, they say that hydration failed to solve the aesthetics and the match the gradient as a result into the tree. Oh my god, this error is just kind of confusing. So inside the chevron, I think we don't even have this line of code. Things like user button. Oh, what? Okay. Now we just got a friend who can just assist us to tell us what's happening here. Maybe let's try ChatGPT and see if we just get anything important. But I just think the reason, maybe the error was just from the use cleanse or any kind of thing. Here's how it works. The hydration error is pretty common on the NextJs, so especially with app launcher. It means that your static, it means that the HTML you self rendering does not exactly match with the client rendering during the hydration when React takes over the HTML. Okay, we continue. Let's go over the meaning of the error. What's happening? When NextJs does a server-side rendering or SSR renders the component on the server into HTML, sends that to the browser. If the DOM structure or text are different and client warms up, hydration fails because the server rendering didn't match the client. And then they give us some examples. Something if you have something, uh, if something you have something like type of win, it can find and or okay. So let's just give ChatGPT my code and tell me maybe anything if it's wrong with my code. Now let's see the result. So I like using ChatGPT when I just face errors in in bugging process. I think sometimes it's better, but maybe sometimes you just use AI the wrong way by giving you the whole code. Just do this for me, and they think that's will not help you to grow anymore. And it's even sometimes better to just face some challenges. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, so as said, so there's something which is really long within our code. So let me explain. So they say here, components looks totally fine. That's great. Yeah, honestly, this component is fine, but hydration errors can still occur depending on where and how the component is used. Let's go through likely causing the especially to switch back component. We check hydration might. So they use path name on the server only works in the client component. Okay, that's true. Then you already have the use current, which is perfect. Then if you import this component inside the server component like the layer or anything else, which is the thing we're doing exactly, Next.js will render the HTML on the server first, then hydrate it differently on the client, since pathname on that's on the client. This mismatch can just trigger the warning. So this is just a warning, but it's really crucial to just make sure everything is just fixed, because if you close it, so things you just work as normal, but it's still a warning, though it still works, but we have to just take care of it. So next, let's see how can just really simply fix this error. So the fixation is this one. Ensure consistent rendering of God path name. Since path name only return the value after hydration, render nothing until it's ready. Okay. Okay, this is the perfect solution, and I'm just sorry for this. So the thing was very simple. So we're just using this the switch back to the layout, and the layout is a server side, once this one is a client side. And I think you just understand how this is really confusing sometimes. And the best way or the best thing to do is that instead of just rendering this codes uh, before this path name is gone or before this path name is ready, so we simply do something like this. If not path name, return now. In case the path name isn't ready yet, then we just simply return now or nothing on the screen. And this will just solve the problem that we just got earlier. So as you can see, now we're just set and good to go. So right now you can just simply explore through different pages freely without any struggle. So which is great. Now you understand how it works and what's best for us. And allow me to say thanks for watching this video. So see you in the next video, and I just want your sweet comments to tell me what you think. So what can we improve in this video, and what can we just learn the next time? So this video wasn't beginner friendly. Maybe I promise you, if you just write down a comment and be honest with me, then I promise you that I'll be just creating the video which is beginner friendly, which starts everything from scratch and then show you the result, the real results. So thanks for watching.